The most common question made to a vetting manager, I think everybody agree, which not involved to the screening procedure, is what is vetting inspection, and of course why a vetting inspection is needed. So let's continue with, let's start with this presentation. Vetting inspections is the key of shipping industry. Compliance with SIRE program requirements is the sole pathway to trading in the shipping industry. And vetting inspections were introduced to the maritime industry primarily by oil majors. However, the process and the framework for this inspection have been significantly shaped and standardized by the OCIMF for several key reasons. Enhancing safety standards, the primary reason for vetting inspection is to improve the safety standard in the maritime industry, ensuring compliance with regulation. Vetting inspection help ensure that vessels comply with international regulation and industry best practices, reducing environmental impact. Oil spills and maritime accidents can have catastrophic environmental impacts. Vetting inspections are designed to identify potential risks and prevent incidents that could lead to pollution, protecting reputation and liability. For oil majors, maintaining a strong reputation and minimizing liability are critical. Vetting inspections allow these companies to assess the condition and operational practices of vessels they charter. By only using vessels that meet high standards, they can reduce the risk of incidents that could damage their reputation and lead to costly legal liabilities. Promoting continued improvement. Vetting inspection encourages continuous improvement in the maritime industry by identifying deficiencies and areas for improvement. These inspections drive ship owners and operators to enhance their safety and operational standards, leading to overall better performance in the industry, facilitating risk management. Oil majors and OCIMF use vetting inspection as a risk management tool. By evaluating the safety and compliance of vessels, they can make informed decisions about which ship to charter, thus managing their risk exposure more effectively. Standardizing inspection criteria, OCIMF and oil majors have developed standardized inspection criteria, such as the Ship Inspection Program SIRE. This standardization ensures the consistency and liability in the inspection process, making it easier to assess and compare the safety and compliance of these vessels, fostering transparency and accountability. By maintaining detailed records of inspection and making them accessible to relevant stakeholders, oil majors and OCIMF create a culture of accountability where ship owners and operators are more likely to adhere to high standards, enhancing operational efficiency by ensuring that vessels are well maintained and comply with safety regulations. A vetting inspection can also enhance operational efficiency. Role of oil major. Oil major prioritizes the safety of their operation to prevent accidents, spills, and other incidents that can have catastrophic consequences. By conducting these vetting inspections, they assess the condition and operational approach of the vessels they charter. This proactive approach helps identify and mitigate potential safety risks before they can lead to incidents. Oil majors such as BP, Shell, ExxonMobil, and Chevron were the first to implement the vetting inspections. The role of OCIMF. OCIMF played a crucial role in standardizing and formalizing the vetting process initiated by oil majors. OCIMF is a voluntary association of oil companies since 1970, with an interest in the safe and environmentally responsible operation of oil tankers and terminals. It developed standardized inspection programs and guidelines to ensure consistency and reliability across the industry. One of the key contributions of OCIMF to the vetting process is the SIRE program, as I already told. Introduced in 1993, SIRE provides a standardized inspection format and centralized database of inspection records available to all oil majors and screeners. which oil companies can assess to evaluate the suitability of vessels for chartering. What is the impact of the vetting inspection to the shipping industry all these years? Reduction in incidents and accidents. One of the most significant impacts of the vetting inspection is the reduction in maritime incidents and accidents, such as oil spills, groundings, and other environmental safety incidents. Improved environmental protection by ensuring that vessels adhere to international environmental standards such as MARPOL and have proper pollution prevention measures in place. These inspections have reduced the occurrence of pollution incidents. Enhanced safety standards. Vetting inspections have led to a notable improvement in the safety standards of vessels. Increased compliance with regulations. The vetting process has improved compliance with the international and local regulations across the maritime industry. Higher operational efficiency. Vessel inspection contribute to higher operational efficiency by ensuring that vessels are in good condition and operated effectively. This reliability is crucial for oil majors and other stakeholders who depend on timely and secure delivery of cargo. Standardizing and consistency. Programs like SIRE Inspection Report Program provide a uniform framework for evaluating vessel safety and compliance, making it easier for charterers to assess and compare differences. Enhanced reputation and trust. Oil majors and other companies that will utilize a vetting inspection have seen improvements in their reputation and trust among stakeholders, demonstrating a commitment to safety and environmental protection through rigorous vetting enhance the credibility and reliability of these companies. Continuous improvement and best practices. Ship owners and operators are motivated to adopt best practices and invest in better safety and maintenance protocols to meet the high standards required by vetting inspection. Better risk management. By conducting thorough vetting inspection, oil majors and other stakeholders can better manage risks associated with maritime transportation. Identify potential issues before they become problems, allow for proactive measures to be taken, reducing the likelihood of costly incidents and liabilities. Data and insights. Vetting inspection provides valuable data which can be used to track trends, identify common issues, and develop strategies for further improving safety and compliance across the industry. Now, SIRE VIQ7 to SIRE 2.0. Why? Currently, more than 180,000 SIRE inspections have been completed since the initiation of SIRE program. The current working SIRE program, VIQ7, last updated in 2018, has some limitations and challenges that need to be addressed to keep up with the changing time and expectations of key stakeholders. The increasing use of SIRE information over the past 2 decades has been closely linked to the growing efforts made by the oil, gas, and chemical industries to ensure that the vessels they use are well managed and maintained. Recognizing that digitalizing the inspection regime could enhance reporting, OKIM believes that this is a time to strengthen the SIRE program and ensure it remains truly effective and keep up with industry changes. OCIMF embarked on a projection to overhaul and digitalize the SIRE inspection regime with SIRE 2.0. Below are the key differences introduced in SIRE 2.0 compared to SIRE VIQ7. Inspection scope and detail. VIQ7 focuses on a standardized questionnaire format with predefined questions covering various aspects of vessels inspection operations. With SIRE 2.0 introduced a more dynamic and risk-based approach to inspection with a tailored set of questions gathered based on the specific risk profile of the vessel, each trade, and each operational history. Opportunities to demonstrate best practices and recognize excellence. Digitalization and technology. VIQ7 primarily relies on manual data entry and paper-based records. With SIRE 2.0 embraces digital technologies, introducing the use of tablet devices for real-time data entry and electronic reporting, enhancing accuracy and efficiency. Risk-based methodology. VIQ7 uses a uniform approach to all vessels regarding of their operational difference. With SIRE 2.0 utilizes a risk-based assessment model that considers vessel-specific factors, such as age, type, and operational history, allowing for more customized inspection process. The updated SIRE 2.0 program will follow a risk-based approach, underpinned by a focus on human factors, but not only of the senior officers, as we already know, but also of the entire crew, including the ratings, inspector training and competency. VIQ7 inspectors follow a standardized training program focused on the questionnaire format. With SIRE 2.0 implements enhanced training programs emphasizing the dynamic risk-based approach, requiring inspectors to be proficient in identifying and assessing a broader range of risk factors. Data integration analysis. VIQ7 data analysis is limited to the information collected during the individual inspections. With SIRE 2.0, it is aligned to TMSA and integrate data from multiple sources, including historical inspection report, incident report, and external databases to provide a more comprehensive risk profile and facilitate predictive analysis. Depth and quality of maritime assurance data gathered during vessel inspection will be increased. Reporting and feedback. VIQ7 generates static report based on the defined questionnaire responses. With SIRE 2.0, procedures produce dynamic reports that highlight specific risk areas and provide actionable insights for continuous improvement, offering more in-depth reporting outcomes to vessel operators. Vetting inspection requirements. Please let's see a few requirements of SIRE 2.0 inspection. Just a few. Prior inspection of the following documents must be uploaded to the OCIMF database by the vessel's operator, such as the well-known harmonized vessel particular questionnaire, officer matrix, certificates repository with vessels certificates, vessels photograph repository, pre-inspection questionnaire, PIQ, and inspection declaration letter. These documents' photos must be accurate, must be uploaded at least 2 days prior to the ship's inspection in order the compiled vessel inspection questionnaire, CVIQ, to be completed and uploaded to the inspector tablet before boarding the vessel. Please note that in any case of a wrong entry to our initial submission of the above document, the inspector will have to record an observation, which is new. SIRE 2.0 question libraries includes more than 300 main questions, with each question described in 2 to 8 pages. About 100 questions will be assessed during each inspection. For example, in tanker vessels, 38 more core questions will be assessed. These are the questions that will be repeated in each inspection. 36 questions are regarding the verification of the uploaded photograph repository. And 26 rotational questions, rotational 1 or 2, questions will be asked rotationally. Inspectors are provided with dedicated tablets that they will open at the ship's gangway in order to commence the inspection. The minimum duration of an inspection is 8 hours. Inspector will request to review various given procedures to confirm the familiarity of the accompanying officer. Multiple risk assessment-based procedures are required to be available. The CVIQ contains specific questions to be asked of certain crew members, such as engine ratings, deck ratings, ETO, and others. following QMS procedure will be questioned to DEC or EDGE ratings, enclosed entry permits, risk assessment and review procedure, aloft over the site permit, UD, near miss reporting, garbage management plan, daily weekly work plan, rigging and recovery of pilot boarding arrangement, accommodation ladder arrangement, and portable gangway arrangement, designated space for hot work and hot work instructions, safety committee meeting, CMOPs, recovery of person from the water plan and their expected role, STS operational plan, GPO for STS, sampling cargo, alleging with UTI, using a sounding rod, etc. All this is new. I have some time, I think, more. Let's go with a little bit with a risk. Okay. RightShip, risk vetting inspection requirement. Among other RightShip vetting criteria, the most common is the annual RightShip inspection under the current TOC managers required from 14 years of age, which is for all bulk carriers of 8,000 deadweight and above. RightShip risk vetting inspection will include the following components: a review of the vessel documentation, inspection of the wheelhouse and navigation communication, general external areas including mooring, main deck, hatch cover, one cargo hold, and physical assessment of at least 2 ballast tanks from deck level, machinery of cargo cranes and one operator's crane cab, ship's office, ballast control room, machinery space, and accommodation space. The inspector is expected to manage and complete the inspection within 14 hours. This is more likely for 2 days of inspection. Vetting and inspection application need to be submitted via RightShip official web page, preferably for them 1 month before the requested inspection date. A single, double, or a hybrid inspection can be requested to RightShip. Risk include predefined questioning, almost similar with the VIQ7, but with a little trick with well-being, welfare, etc., in their questionnaire. Each question with a guide to inspection, text, including bibliography of relevant regulation, i.e. SOLAS, Bridge Procedural Guide, etc., many books, and the RightShip requirements, of course, such as, let's say some example. Risk question 2.7, officer rating responsible for the carriage and care of dangerous and hazardous substances in solely forming bulk, including material hazardous only in bulk MHP, have received appropriate training to comply with paragraphs 2 to 14 of section BVB of the STCW. The engine room transfer crane beam should be clearly marked in several locations, not only in the traveling beam itself and on the hook, but also in the internal fore and aft I beam, so that no matter where you are standing on the engine room top plates, the SW of the equipment is clearly visible. Risk 13.30 question: RightShip recommend painting engine room bilges a light color to assist in visually identifying a fresh leak. Risk question 14.10, record the finding in the lamp holder, drip shield, if the lamp holder, drip shield and shade of the portable cargo lights are non-conductive. Do not isolate the crew from electrical shock hazard and have the voltage greater than 50 volts AC or 120 volts DC. As you understand, with all these requirements, very good familiarization and preparation, one more time, required with a risk, are essential, and especially for the masters, chief engineer, chief officers, and second officer, who is over there and will be in front of the inspector of a RightShip inspector. The validity of the conducted RightShip vetting inspector is not guaranteed for 12 months, which is the maximum, and may be reduced to up to 3 months in the case of numerous high-risk observations or findings. Right? They use the word findings. As you understand, the closing or the result of the RightShip inspection may be completed, but maybe not so good completed if the validity is reduced to minimum. Thank you all for your kind attention today and your participation. Thank you for